welcome back to News Track. Here's the business news. Rolls-Royce has received its largest order to date, worth £6.1 billion, to supply engines for 50 Emirates A380 planes. It will be the first time in the that the engineering giant has made engines for the Gulf Korea's super jumbo fleet. The news boosted Rolls-Royce's share price after a year of profit warnings. Emirates said the deal gave further support to trade ties between the UK and the United Arab Emirates and would have a significant economic impact. The chief executive of Volkswagen, Martin Winterkorn, has won the backing of the company's top bosses following a clash with the chairman. The six-member executive committee of the German carmaker's supervisory board praised Mr. Winterkorn's vigor and success and proposed extending his contract. The move is seen as a defeat for the chairman, Ferdinand Piëch. Mr. Piëch, who is a member of the executive committee, was outnumbered by 5-1. And police in Australia say they have foiled an Islamic State-inspired plot to carry out an attack at a World War I centenary event. Police arrested 5 teenage suspects, charging one 18-year-old with conspiring to commit a terrorist act. The men were planning to target police at an Anzac Memorial event in Melbourne next week. About 200 police officers took part in the counter-terrorism operation in the city early on Saturday. And in sports news, the Nigeria Premier League champions Kano Pillars and Federation Cup holders Enyimba FC of Aba will slug it out in a huge Week 4 match at the Sani Abacha Stadium, Kano. Arguably the strongest teams on the domestic front, both sides recently suffered heartbreak on the continent as Pillars were drubbed 5-2 on aggregate by Moroccan side Maghreb Tetouan, while Enyimba FC blamed poor officiating for a 2-0 reverse in Alexandria against Egyptian side Smoha after they could only win the first leg 1-0 in Aba. The tie comes up in one of the few grounds in Nigeria where capacity crowd can be guaranteed for any such match. The Pillars' faithful and the large Ndibo population in Kano will make for a mammoth turnout that will shake the cobwebs off the Sani Abacha Stadium. And the Secretariat of the Nigerian Nationwide League has opted for an abridged 2014-2015 season. This is to ensure that it meets the August deadline of concluding league matches before the grand finale of the Federation Cup, slated for the same month. The Executive Secretary of the Nationwide League, Mr. Olushola Ogunowo, assured the teams that despite the abridged league, the season will be well packaged. And those are the stories we have for you at this hour. Thank you for staying with us. I am Jemima Suwa.